I love. I was. I was gonna say
Okay,
you said all of that before the bot even came in.
I didn't know they were going to. Okay, so
Uh,
TLDR for what we just talked about. I let her know that I told Jordan about the whole backdooring situation. I took a bold step since she was HOH and I felt like we'd be good either way. And Jordan does not know that Mira knows because I'm trying to keep our connection a secret. And Mira's just like slay. So that's mainly what's happened.
exactly. Thank you. Okay.
Killer recap, I know. So that's really, really good news because I did want to trust Jordan a lot
hmm
because
I
I
agree.
think he's awesome. So I think he is looking to ride this out, like seriously.
hmm
So that leads me to think that either it's a lie straight up from Ryan,
Right.
or what it was it was Aiden genuinely trying to make a move by himself, which is totally a possibility.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
as something like I mentioned to him that I didn't think about, I needed to tell you, it's something small, but Ryan did try to like say like, "Oh, Aiden ratted out your alliance," obviously referring to Hot Girl Ship because he said the call out one. And just out of good faith and like not wanting to admit anything just in case, I was like, "Oh, that's the joke one." Like Mira made that as a joke because I'm talking about the Shanks one, right?
hmm
And I'm like,
Oh, right,
let me
right.
just pretend that was what it was. You know what I mean?
hmm
Just to be safe in case it's like a trap.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that's kind of like the things that happen there. Now,
Play.
unfortunately, if you have not figured this out yourself, I have to let you know that there is a bad thing
Oh no.
that is going to affect your HOH.
Oh no. What is it?
And I mean, make sure this is the truth, obviously. Like, if you are allowed to try and do a nomination, do it. But Pro let me know that he has immunity. And it's
Um,
not from the
okay.
power, it's from something he got while he was in the veto.
Oh, like you mean the HOH, like
Was it the HOH? Yes, the
the
presence,
one
right?
that everyone won prizes at?
Yes. So apparently he had a punishment and he completed that, so now he has immunity.
Oh, okay. You know what? That honestly isn't the worst thing though, because that honestly might work out better in my favor because I always wanted Sammy gone this week anyways. But now I will have to nominate someone that we're aligned with, if that's the case. So
Yeah.
that is scary.
It is
Okay.
because it forces you to take a bigger step and nominate
Mhm.
somebody a little bigger.
Yeah.
Um,
Yikes. Okay. Well, see, yeah. Um, well, yeah, I guess that it's like the same case of him as if he was gonna like win veto. Um,
mhm.
like it's good for me because I want Sammy gone anyways.
Yes, so it does put that pressure on Sammy now, which is good.
Mhm. But it's bad because now I'm gonna have someone who puts together the pieces that I have closer priorities than them.
Yes,
And
which
it
is
forced me
unfortunate.
to take a shot at someone I am in an actual alliance with.
Yes.
That's
So I'll let you totally run through your options here too, but I wanted to make sure I let you know those two big things. I think the
Mhm.
only person that maybe like two people maybe you should definitely knock off is I think Jordan should be safe because judging by our
Obviously.
conversation, I think
hmm
he's with you 100%. He's with
Oh yeah,
me 100%. He's great.
he also threw the other round to me too.
Yes, that's true. And
So,
that gives you a good excuse a little bit to
mhm.
like the people that know because I kind of had to admit it to everyone but Crow and Sammy because I was like, okay, you were so late. I was
I
like,
no,
shit.
the picture literally took a second to load. I would have cried if that was an actual round. Like
I literally
I wasn't on Wi-Fi or anything. I was just raw dogging it on fucking data, and it wasn't working out for me.
I literally had to go to Sammy like shit. That was embarrassing because I was like, if they saw that live, that was such an
No, that
obvious
honestly,
throw.
I was so mad. I was like, girl,
I mean,
if
I was
I would
gonna
have been
commit to it
good.
either way.
Mm-hmm.
So once it was like waiting for a second, I was like, she'll surely get it. Surely
Yeah.
now. Maybe now? Please now.
I feel so
So No, it's okay. I was able to kind of talk it off because you kind of have the easy like excuse here because you have Crow and Sammy at the top of your hit list, and I was already telling people that was my nominee set, so it was kind of just like the easy thing of like, oh, she
Yeah.
has more of a reason to do it than I do.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So I was just like, that was my excuse. Now, the bigger thing that I'm sure you want to talk about and think about too is between, okay, yeah, I was already talking about it too with Jordan and everything. I think the other person you should maybe keep safe, you can obviously consider it as you will, but I think Shinx is somebody you should keep safe
Yeah. Yeah,
because first off, he does risk going out being a comper.
yeah.
So, a comper? Wow.
And if and let's say like Crow wins next week, like I in that scenario, like he thinks would be someone he's after. So
Exactly.
like I
And I
don't really
think you can
want to
survive
throw up.
against Shinx too.
Yeah, I don't really want to throw up like people that like Crow will be after. Okay, but like that brings me into my next thing though.
Mhm.
Um I feel like the two bottom people I would consider is Michael and Ryan. I mean
Yes.
like more so probably Michael though because he's like we said before he's kind of just there.
Hmm.
I like him. I do. And I mean I could maybe even use the excuse of him being an easy pawn against Sammy.
I
Um
think I was thinking it, I was going to totally get to it, but I think he's the only pawn that you can use here,
yeah,
like safely.
yeah, yeah, probably. Like I don't see him being like a huge like physical threat either or so like I can't piss Ryan off with him being like a physical threat, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean he cut me safe last week, so I can't really like
Hmm.
I don't know if I should really go that far, you know.
I definitely agree. And of course, this could just be a big like play by Crow, so like always try and do it if it's like
Like
not telling
I'm gonna
you.
see
You know, like if
this.
it's not telling you, do it. But if it does tell you, this is like the backup.
Yeah, I didn't get any like nominee channels open yet or anything. So I don't know.
Yeah, they'll probably tell you when that opens up or whatnot.
Yeah,
I
because
think it's
apparently apparently Shinx had immunity one of the weeks, which also did you know about that when Jordan's HOH?
with Jordan's age with what?
Shinx had immunity.
Yeah, because they announced it publicly, I believe.
Yeah. Do you know where that immunity came from?
Yeah, it came from Sammy. Did you not hear that?
See, I just found that out a few days ago, like a
Oh my
little bit
god!
ago.
I'm so sorry. I would have told you sooner. I thought that would have spread. Shank was like telling a
No,
lot of people.
Shinx is the one who told me like a couple days ago.
He was telling like everybody, so I thought he was gonna tell you.
Yeah, he didn't tell. Well, he didn't tell me until like later. But like that also just kind of confuses me though because where did like because you had the the Dean's List power like the week prior. So where did that like? I know it came apparently came from a Dean's List power, but like from which week did she have week one?
I mean, she could have had that, but like I think we were
But
saying,
I
like
thought it
it's
expired.
possible. It's possible that it was a block vote that just didn't happen.
Yeah,
Which makes me, I
but
think, like judging by how the power has been used on the cycle it's been at, I feel like it was probably a block vote that just didn't get used.
I know. But then in that case, like, wouldn't you have the week from that Sammy was like playing on? Or wait, am I no, you had the week prior, so she would have had the next
Yes.
week, right? And then I would have had the next week.
Yes. So
Uh
it went
oh,
from me to Sammy and then to you.
okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Noted. Anyways, continue. That was all.
No, you're good. I think the other worry for me is nobody said who has the Dean's power list this week, and I'm hoping it's not used for immunity because the worst case scenario is if Sammy and Crow are immune here.
Oh,
Like I'm just being
at that point
honest. If
I would have
somebody feels
at that point let me walk. Let me walk.
because I'm not gonna lie, I don't mean to point fingers, but if that happens, that reeks of Aiden trying to pull something.
Yeah.
And it could be Ryan too, because they're both on the Dean's list. It's one of them too, if they
I
do
mean,
that.
that is worst case scenario, but then again, I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the road. We could easily get like Ryan out for being a comp threat or something. Um,
Yeah. I
Because
think
like
it's just an overall threat too.
at that point, Hakurasha is like majority plus. How many votes are there? 6.
5. Wait, no, 6. 6. I remember because I was doing the math once
So
I
at
heard
that
the Aiden thing.
Hakurasha at least ties it.
It does. And even if Aiden doesn't do that, I think Shinx will help stick with you.
Oh yeah, of course. I trust Shanks as well. So at that point, anything alliance is majority.
It really is, actually, yeah.
So like if we have to take a shot at someone big and like it's enough to get them out, so it wouldn't really be a risk for me to take that shot. Like whatever, I don't want to do it this soon, but like
Yeah.
whatever. And plus Sammy messaged me though. So I don't know if she is a me.
I doubt it. I feel like that's a desperate text.
Mhm. It
Either,
definitely I didn't tell you guys what she said, did I?
no, you did not.
I'm gonna paste it in Hot Girl Shit right now.
Okay. While you're doing that, I think it's just like that's the worst case scenario. I doubt that's what's really happening, but just in case, kind of throwing out the vibes that it could be something that happens.
Yeah.
Um, I'm hoping it's just like another Shinx like situation where it might be him because he's just not telling anybody, if you know what I mean. And in that case, I don't think he does anything to hurt like Sammy going out or Crow going out.
No.
So I think you'll be fine if that happens.
I'm really proud I was not on the have not list.
Um.
Even though I missed 2 daily recaps. Oops.
Hmm.
I mean,
Going.
I'm not on Dean's list, but like I'm fine with that at this point.
Right.
Oh, also Ryan could have won though. Well, he said he didn't, but he could have. Michael maybe.
It could be Michael. If it's Michael or Shanks, they're probably not going to totally try and fuck you over. If it's Ryan or Aiden, I would be worried if they might try something there.
Mhm. Wait, no, Sammy didn't even. I mean, no, yeah, Sammy didn't obviously didn't win it, so I don't really think anyone else would try to keep her safe.
No, yeah.
They want someone who's gonna be
Yeah,
um like an easy target for me instead of throwing making themselves a possibility, you know.
yeah. And when we get into the game night, because I was going to do the game night right after this, definitely like let Aiden or Jordan try and talk to you about that Crow thing to see if they'll tell you. Because I could see Crow telling them possibly because I did tell you about like that random alliance Crow made, right?
With like the 3 of you.
Yes. So I could see him doing that just because he likes us. That's totally something that could happen.
Yeah, interesting.
So just
Um,
like see, vibe it out, see if they're gonna do something like that.
yeah,
But either way, hopefully like nothing drastic happens. It'll be fine. We have
yeah.
time to pivot. I think in terms of like if it's just the Crow situation, I think Sammy and Michael are the safe noms. Or like
Mm-hmm.
what you can do, which I hate because Michael's very nice and everything, but he's like the only pawn you can risk
Yeah,
without
like the
really causing a line.
yeah. He's just the easiest one, you know.
He is. And I feel bad too because I was trying to like he was talking to me and he was a little worried about the renom, so I was just like, I think Mira would be like wouldn't do anything to hurt us kind of situation.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be a rough one, but
Yeah,
I think I don't mean to push anything. If Sammy goes down, worst case scenario, like Evita wins, I mean I think she would have to win for that to happen.
yeah,
Are we thinking of pivoting onto Ryan then, possibly?
yeah. Probably. As long
Okay.
as I can get him out,
Yeah.
sure. Because I don't want to.
Miss the shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to nominate him, piss him off, and then him stay and like target me, you know?
Right, which I totally understand. And I'm with you no matter who the target is, Sammy or Ryan. I'm with it. So you have my vote guaranteed no matter what the situation is.
Play.
Especially after Ryan pulled that mind fuckery on me. And I still don't know if it's true or a lie, but
Right.
you
We'll
never
see.
know.
We'll see if Ryan hits me up with anything.
Yeah, I am curious. He's probably think it's the easy thing with Sammy and Crow though, because they don't know about the whole Crow situation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It'll be interesting to see who tells you about that too.
Yeah. What do you have to say about the message Sammy sent me?
Oh, let me read that.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine there's a lot of points which I haven't heard about emotional, but if you were open to talking to the game or not instantly silent and putting me up. Since there's the point where people are starting to take shots people. Um
I'm just
I
like, okay.
mean, it's a generic message.
Mm-hmm.
If I mean the two options are lie and see who she says to put up, and
Mm-hmm.
B, I mean that's if you're feeling really devious, but B, just being honest and like,
I'm
hey, there's no
I'm
way I'm not putting you up.
I'm thinking of replying and giving her like what she said to me. I'll be like, so
Uh,
let's call it even, but if you survive this week, we can call it even and like not go for each other. But I'm putting you up anyways.
I mean, then it'll literally be even.
Exactly. And honestly, like, I just want an eye for an eye. Like I want my revenge here. Like honestly,
Right.
at the Sam day, like I could see her like just being like there for the rest, like the remainder of the game.
Right. I
Like
think yeah, I think like that's my biggest worry with both Crow and Sammy is that they're gonna turn into the goats that everyone wants to take.
yeah,
Which
yeah,
it
no,
just that's honestly more scary to me than the bigger threats, I guess. Because that's like a seat taken in the final two, I guess.
yeah. Honestly, since Val's gone, I barely really see any goats left in this game because I feel like we're all playing pretty like okay.
I mean, I don't mean to be mean to Crow, but I don't know if there's a lot of strategy.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, Sammy, I can see though. I still think like they're doing enough, like they can make an argument though.
yeah,
I think Crow though, I think everyone does not take him seriously. He'd have to do something like to get recognition.
something big.
He would, or else there's no way.
hmm If anything, I thought Michael would be the goat.
Maybe a little bit, but I think he's been like slowly just building his relationships, and he's planning to probably kick it in the later game here. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what most of us are doing. All the resume builders are going to be like towards this end game here.
yeah. I'm honestly probably really weird, but I actually don't even like making final twos in Big Brother. Like I don't like making final two. I want
Me
out like third
either.
or something because I mean I like going far, I like making it to like final four and like even like getting third, but I just hate having to write speeches.
Oh my god, I know.
I
Okay, little story about me. I have a terrible runner-up curse.
oh,
I
so do
have
I
had
actually do as well.
I have one, two, three, four runner-ups.
Oh,
It's
I don't
bad.
even know. There's
And
too
to
many.
make those speeches and deal with the questioning
I
just
know.
to
Then you have
lose is
questions and like the
infuriating.
backlash. You have to deal with the questions and the backlash of the jury. And
It's just awful.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really worried that jury is gonna be. If I sat in front of two this game, I'm really worried that jury would ask me like crazy indirect questions like, "Why did you not talk to Sammy for half the game just because of something in the past?" Like
I
I
mean,
would be
like, what do you want out of that question?
"Oh,
It should be obvious. Like, come on, put the
yeah."
pieces together.
I'm just worried they would like call me out for taking like for like putting my personal life into the game. I don't know.
Right. And
Maybe maybe it wouldn't happen, but like
I think for me, my goal usually is just to at least get sixth or above. I'm fine with anything once it gets there.
I I have like a
That's
pretty
why I
good.
freaked out when Aiden happened, because I felt so embarrassed that I could have gone out 10th or ninth. That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
I know. I honestly I always 99% of the time I make like final three, final four. Um, oh, and like not me exposing how good of a player I am, but like I have a really good like track record on orgs where like I either get final two and I win. So basically, my record is I either go really soon, I like go pre jury, or I make it like final two. There's like barely an in between.
Right. And I get
Like
that. Like, because
I'm
I'm the
either
same way.
I'm either like second boot or final two.
Second place.
Exactly. Second boot or second place or first place. But
Yeah. For me, I get a lot of second places, which is infuriating. Like, as much as I hate dealing with the final two, I just want to win one.
yeah, I've won a few orgs now.
Oh, well, I'm so happy for you. I
I
just want
won
to.
I won Big Brother Rewinds.
I
Uh,
noticed. Guess who got second
Ooh,
place
ooh,
twice in Big Brother
ooh.
Rewinds?
It's okay. I on like Big Brother Canada All Stars, I got like second or third boot. So,
Well, can't win them all.
you can't win them all. You're right.
But yeah.
Wasn't my best gameplay, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not really like. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say. I think I was probably about to comment on like you being like, "Oh, not me exposing how good of a player you are." I don't care. At least you're showing me that you have trust. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
A
I
bitch
mean,
to
like,
complain
honestly,
about at
girl,
midnight when Ryan mind fucks me. Like that's all I care
like if
about.
you want to fucking cut me at final four when it's only hot girl shit left, I'd respect it. I'd be like, thank God I don't have to write another jury speech. Cut me at
We'll
final three. I
see.
don't care.
Just as long as you're honest, right? Like that's my thing
You
there.
know? Hmm.
And that's how I am too. Like I think I literally told Jordan, like, look, I don't care if it's final six or above. Just like please let it be final six or above.
Like, girl, I'm just here to socialize.
To
I'm
talk
just here
about
to
your
make
damn two
friends.
things.
Like, I'm just here to socialize and make friends. Like, I don't.
Yeah. I mean that's how I am too. I mean, a little bit. I do try to win, but whenever I think I just don't go in with that thought, but once I start getting in, that's how I start actually like thinking, I guess. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, I can play Roblox Bingo with these people. OTP.